Hey, Jim.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Wow.
That was a quick week.
That was a quick week.
Quick week. A lot going on.
Number 7, episode 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Lucky 7.
today's a big day.
Big day.
Name change.
Name change day.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh.
Hey, I got to give a shout out. Oh, another shout out. It's gonna be
Wait, no, I always give shout out.
whatever. I'm gonna give a big thanks to everyone who responded to our first our invitation to suggest names,
Yes.
and then for those people who returned our Google Sheet or Google form with their choice for our new name.
Right.
So that was a big thank you to them,
Yeah.
to everyone who did that. We got a lot of great suggestions.
Yeah.
A lot of great suggestions. So today's the day. New name, new podcast.
Maybe.
Same format, just new name. Well, first let's do new beer today.
New beer.
New Trail.
New Trail.
Yeah, out of Williamsport.
Williamsport. Little League World Series.
Yeah, great. I've never
That's
been
all
there.
I know about.
Never been there. They've been around since 2018.
Yeah.
New Trails.
New guys on the block.
New guy. Yeah, that's relatively new.
Yeah,
6 years.
2018?
Yeah, 6 years. And they survived COVID.
Okay.
So
well, they're not Yingling,
not
285
Yuengling. Yeah, I know.
years or something.
This is
Did you take one off for him?
New Trail Brewery. This is called their Zombies.
Ooh.
Zombies.
What does it say underneath it?
It says Zombies
Our people too.
are people too. This is, Jim, this is a pumpkin ale brewed with maple syrup, vanilla, and spices.
Wow. This has your name written all over
That's
it.
my name written all over it.
You
But
love
look,
these.
only 5.7
Really?
ABV.
I thought maple syrup would have higher alcohol than that.
So we're going to give this a shout out.
Spices.
New Trail out of Williamsport,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Cool can too.
Yeah, cool can.
Again, I would buy this just for the
just
can.
for the can.
Just for the can. Comes in a 4-pack, so you're not overcommitted. If
Exactly.
things don't go well. Ooh, there we go. That's fresh.
Wow.
I got the pumpkin.
It's good.
Pumpkin's good.
Yeah,
That
it's
tastes
good.
like
A little
that's
maple syrup.
Is it? Yeah, a little maple.
Got the
Little vanilla.
The vanilla's
touch
in
of
there
vanilla.
too. This is a pretty good beer.
You know what? Yeah, it's everything
Yeah,
they said it
so-
is. Yeah.
If you're into a pumpkin,
Yeah.
and a lot of people like pumpkin, that's
I'm
a
sorry, what's the difference?
pumpkin beer.
Oh,
That's a pretty popular pumpkin
Oh,
beer.
okay.
This is pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, cool can.
Cool can.
Got it right there.
I don't know what the zombie has to do with
5.7%
pumpkin, but yeah, I like, this
Honey.
time of year. We had the Oktoberfest a couple weeks ago. There's quite a
Yeah.
few. There's quite a few pumpkin and
Yeah, this
I
is
guess
called
you
a
would call
pumpkin
it
ale. Pumpkin ale. It says it right there.
fall beer.
Fall. Yep.
All right,
And by the way, Wednesdays are the Warwick's release day.
release day. Yeah,
Release day.
they have a flannel festival this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah, so if you're looking for something to do Saturday, Flannel Fest,
Yes.
wear your flannels. I'm sure they'll roll out a beer or two
Yeah.
at the old Warwick.
The Warwick.
Yeah.
They're gonna have bands there. I mean,
Yeah. 4 bands.
4 bands
All day
Whoa.
long, starting at 12 to like
Wow.
9
Wonderful.
o'clock.
Cool.
So, Jim, let's get back to the name change.
Okay.
We put out a
Facebook originally was it?
originally Facebook for suggestions, and then I sent
Yeah.
out a Google form.
Yeah.
That tablet right there. I don't know if the tablet. Can you see the tablet, Jim? Is the
Oh, the
tablet still
tablet. Oh.
open?
No. Oh, nice.
Here, why don't you hand it to me?
Oh.
I'll open it up.
Open it up. Sorry.
So
It's pretty quick.
we did get some great
Yeah.
suggestions,
Did a nice job.
and
with
we
the
got
pie
some
chart.
nice returns. But as always, Jim.
Yeah. Unexpectedly. I didn't really
Unexpectedly,
expect
if you look at this, we have a tie.
a tie.
Jim, do you
Whoa.
want to read us our results?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. First one of our higher up ones. Ready, Set, Retire. They got 11%.
All right, 11%.
And then the big front runner, one of the front runners, pencils down,
What was that?
33%.
Oh, okay, 33.
33%. Some other ones, beer school dropouts, only 5.6%.
Okay.
But good creativity there. Good creativity. Old school, new brews, 11%.
Ooh,
I thought that was another good one.
yeah, I like that one.
That was a good one. And with today, also, I believe it's a half-day professional development day
Oh, okay.
in some schools. I don't know which ones. But Think, Pair, Drink
Think Pair.
from the
That's a
Think,
good one.
Pair, Share
I
If
love
you're a
that
teacher,
one.
you
it's
would
a good
know
one.
that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What'd
That's
that get?
only 5.6%.
5.6.
But
Okay.
again, creativity.
Yeah, that's good.
Way up
That was
there.
good.
And then the other front runner, indoor recess,
What did we get?
33%.
Ah, so we have a tie.
We have a tie.
Officially a tie.
Officially a tie.
It's between
pencils down
pencils down.
and indoor recess.
All right. So if you check your Facebook feed,
Yeah.
we put out a post
Yeah.
asking for our listeners, and you can on
On the
Spotify
show. Yeah, I
or
was gonna say
YouTube.
Spotify.
Please comment. It's between pencils down,
and indoor recess.
indoor recess. So pencils down with Jim and Mike,
Right.
or indoor recess
Recess.
with Jim and Mike.
Okay.
I don't really have a preference. I think there were great ideas.
A lot
Some
of good
great
ideas.
suggestions.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good job with the brainstorming.
Good.
Nice pie chart
It
there.
was. It was.
It
pretty
was.
good.
It was a great idea.
Yeah, it was
Some
a really
people
good
came up with
idea.
really good ones. Yeah. That
So-
I came up with.
You mentioned something today. Today's a what day?
We call it Professional Development Day,
Professional
or
Development Day.
also known, I think, as an Act 80 Day,
Oh, an Act 80 Day.
named after the bill, the congressional bill that established.
And that was one of our favorite days?
one of our favorites.
Not.
Now, what's nice now is at the school I taught, they go half days. So they had the half day
half day's pretty
with
good.
the kids, and then half day in the afternoon. They're a little more doable.
Yeah.
I've had the full day.
Full day's a tough
Oof.
one.
That's a grind,
Yeah, well,
man.
you know,
That's a grind.
going back 30 years
Yeah.
ago, our district used to team up with the IU,
Oh, okay.
and special education staff would go to the IU for
Ah.
a special ed
Well,
I
that's
guess you
cool.
called conference.
That's about an hour
You
drive.
know, that was
hour
that
up,
was a
hour
little-
back.
that was a break. That was a break, and they would give us lunch, which was
Okay.
always nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice place too. I've been there a couple times.
so
Only like
that was
twice.
always, and then I don't know what happened, but I guess our district didn't feel like paying for it anymore.
Oh, we had to pay for it?
I'm sure there was a
Oh.
contribution to
What is a political campaign? You gotta
send-
make a contribution?
to send us to the IU for our special ed conference.
Okay.
But I liked over the last few years, they started to do these committees where you got
Yeah.
together,
Oh, good.
teachers got to plan some activities,
Yeah.
and then they gave you like a menu.
Yeah, it was a big spreadsheet.
Yeah, spreadsheet. And you
Big
got to
spreadsheet.
choose between,
Column A, column B. Now, it's like, it used to be AM and PM, right?
yeah, and then
Morning and afternoon.
you got to pick some
Right.
sessions, maybe CPR.
CPR training.
That
a
was
good one.
always a good one.
Right.
Maybe,
Analyzing data.
yeah, not a good one. Standardized testing,
Testing.
not a good one.
Always on that list.
And then one year, our district, they thought we'd do some like team building.
Building,
So they threw in some like athletic activities.
Uh-huh.
I think one year we had a choice between badminton.
Ooh, that's a good sport.
Yeah, that was-
you don't have to run too much.
No, and then we had one year we did cornhole.
Cornhole. Okay. There's another one.
Yeah.
Any activity you can do while you drink can't be all bad.
And then I remember one year in particular, we decided to do kickball.
Oh boy, everybody's favorite.
Everybody's favorite. And
Everybody's
what
favorite.
could happen?
What? Right, you're kicking the ball.
So-
what could go wrong?
I remember we go outside, we pick teams,
Yeah.
we start the game.
You line up, 1,
And
2, 1, 2, or
well, yeah, whatever.
captains.
Yeah, we did I think we did captains.
Captains. Who was last to get
It
picked?
was probably me,
Uh,
but no. Anyhow,
you didn't want to be. Still don't want to be that last person to get picked.
I remember we're only like 3. We might have been the first batter, maybe the second. And one of our female teachers comes up to bat. Beautiful pitch.
Just rolling it right in.
Roll right
Not
in.
even bumping.
She takes a swing, and then here's a snap.
Jesus. Oh, man. Game over.
She went over on that ankle. And
Get the nurse.
had to go, yeah. Somebody get the nurse.
Nurse. And tell her to bring a wheelchair.
So kickball didn't last
Yes.
very long.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one again on the
They took kickball off the agenda.
kickball. Yeah, we can't be doing that one.
Yeah. So workshop days,
It's-
a lot of fun.
Yeah, you can see some people
Yeah.
like if you work upstairs and they're downstairs.
Yeah. Or you get to
Kind
go
of
to
thing.
you get to go to a different building.
Right. Or who's that new guy?
Yeah. I always
I
liked.
have no idea who it is.
I always liked our buildings.
Oh, building. Oh.
Our buildings. They didn't.
Oh.
We didn't shut down for election. And during election time,
Yeah.
our buildings were open for election.
Mine was. Well, you could still run a workshop, but they
Yeah.
weren't like-
So yeah,
it
the
was a
students.
voting poll.
The students were off, but
Yeah,
we
the students
usually
were
have a workshop day
Yeah.
for election day. which is
November
all-
5th
which-
coming up.
Yeah, coming up. Don't forget to
Don't
vote.
forget.
If you haven't registered to vote, I think I think there's time.
Vote.org, I guess.
I know.
I don't know where you've been, but
Yeah. But
I'm just kidding.
I always loved the fact that
Yeah.
you would go to your building and
Ah.
it would be open for voting,
Yeah.
and you knew what was going on because you'd see
People coming in.
people coming in, and they'd give you a look,
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah. Eyeing you up.
Yeah, and
What party you with?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was always a dangerous situation walking into a
Right.
building if you.
But the other one you just mentioned, I forgot, was if you had a workshop day by like department. You didn't have this at the high
I
school.
don't know.
So I taught middle school. Which building do we meet at?
Oh yeah.
So if you had to go to another building, you know.
Yeah.
And we used to go to a building that didn't have AC, and my building
Oh.
did. Why? So people would be all wound
Yeah,
up.
we just
when they get there.
the
You
school
had
I-
a nice. Yeah,
the school
true.
no the school I worked
I'm
at.
sorry. That was Kennedy High School.
School I worked at just got building wide air conditioning
Nice.
2 years ago.
Really?
2
Let's
years
keep
ago.
it up with the times.
I know, and
When was
every
it built? Like 1948?
every classroom got air conditioning
Nice.
except for mine. So shout out to my
Thanks.
building maintenance. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Rich. I see you were like got along with people there.
And then people would come in and say,
the janitor's closet.
"It's really
had
hot in
conditioning.
here." I'm like, "No air conditioning."
Thanks, Captain
Anyhow.
Obvious. Yeah.
Anyhow,
Yeah, my building, I lucked out. But
yeah,
there was one, oh man, it had to be brutal.
yeah.
On
no.
those days, it's like 95.
Yeah, still, the Indian
Oof.
summer they call it,
Oh, gosh.
or even like
Hot.
Yeah.
Call whatever you want.
so.
Yeah, but that was always a big one. What building do we have to go
Yeah.
to?
So all those
well, you didn't have
teachers,
to, 'cause
no,
you had one building.
yeah,
You were
no,
at the high school.
yeah. Once in a while, you'd have to go to the admin building.
Oh, the ad. Yeah, you had to be careful. What you said.
You had to go to the admin.
Had to kind of lay low.
Yeah,
The new one's nice.
yeah, the new one's
Have
nice.
you been to it? That's really nice.
Look, I've been working so long. I'm gonna just.
Put it out
We
there.
had Coates Ave.
Coates Ave.
Coates Ave was the
The road?
admin building. It was on the other side of Bristol Pike
Oh.
in Tullytown.
Oh, wow.
So
I
it was
remember
I think one of the only locations on the other side of Route
that.
13, near Tullytown.
Wow,
so
that's
it
out
was
there.
yeah, it was
Roman Oz.
yeah,
Is that near there?
yeah, not too far, not too far.
Oh, no, that's the way I go. That's where
Yeah.
it is.
All right,
All right.
Jim.
So
I don't know.
workshop day.
So we're
Yeah.
since it's a workshop day and a
Right.
half a day, we're doing a half a
You know.
podcast.
And you know what, Mike? I just thought
Go ahead.
we can't even get away from it retired. What workshop do we have to do? Act
Act 55.
55.
Yeah, we just got an email. We have to do a workshop.
We have to do a workshop.
Act 55. So we're taking a half a day today,
Have to
a half a podcast,
have a podcast.
and
How long is that training?
3 hours.
3 hours.
A 3-hour Zoom meeting.
Great.
So we're gonna do our Act 55 while you're doing your Act 80.
Right. Do they have to do Act 55 too?
Not Act 55. They have some other act to do.
No, but how come they don't have to do it?
I don't know. We have to do it.
All I know is we have to do it.
So
It's got to be a state thing.
We're
It's
go-
Act 55.
yeah,
That's probably one of the workshops today. People probably losing it.
Yeah,
man.
well, so this week
Right. Did you have a story? Oh, you already told that?
I
Should we,
told
Do
you.
you want me to end on the Wawa story?
You want to end on the
Yeah,
Wawa?
how much time we got?
We got time.
We got time.
Oh
We
yeah.
always got
All
time.
right, the Wawa
All
story.
right, quick story.
All right.
Because I have my little notebook here, the things I jot down. So, so the one day, what was nice about the school I worked at, there was a Wawa down the street,
Oh, that's nice.
which is awesome.
It is nice.
Yeah.
They closed the Wawa near me.
Did they?
They did.
How do you close a Wawa?
Well, no gas station.
Oh, they're going to open a super.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what they did in ours. They had a little one, then they made it a super.
Yeah, right.
So you cruise down. So people run down during your prep, you shoot down, get a cup of coffee. How long does that take?
5 minutes.
8 minutes. I mean, doesn't take long.
No. Not
So
at
the
all.
one day I decided I'm going to shoot out, get myself some coffee. So as I'm leaving, I was like, wow, nice day out, man. It was like a fall day. Real
Could
nice
you
day.
walk?
No, I drove.
Oh, drove.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's another story. But so I was like, oh, shoot out. So as I'm driving, I'm like, I wonder maybe if we'll have a fire drill this afternoon, coming up this week. So I go down, I get my coffee, come back. Sure enough, I'm pulling into the driveway to the school. So it's not just the parking lot. You got to drive down the driveway to get to the parking
Okay.
lot. People everywhere. They call it a fire drill. Why I was at getting coffee.
You were MIA then.
Well, I thought so.
Okay.
So I pull up and I'm like, well, this stinks. Because I couldn't even get to the parking lot because there's people all
Yeah,
over.
right.
You see that's
I
what the
know.
setup is.
It's a zoo.
So I was like, bag it, man. I'll just park my car right here. So I just parked my car, got out, went and got my attendance sheet, started taking attendance. I'm like, well, somebody's going to make some comments. Where were you? Teachers.
Yeah, right.
Or people in general.
Or,
Or 800 kids watching you. Get out of your
Right.
car.
Mr. Richard,
Mr. Randall, what are you doing? Where were you?
did you bring something for us?
That's the first.
Those 3 kids from the ones that you went on the aquarium. You didn't get them sodas?
They gave me the money, but I still had to get them the sodas. But that is the first thing. Kids see what's up. What'd you bring me? I go, nothing. So I get my, take attendance, and I'm like, well, go back in, guys. I got to park my car. Like, head back in. Wait for everybody to go in, pull in, go back in. Not one person said a word. Nobody. No principal, not one teacher, not one kid. Like, oh, what was your car in the middle of the road for? Nope. No problem there. No problem there. So that was my Wawa fire drill story. But that would be my luck.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
right.
The one time I go to get coffee.
Well, it reminds me of a story. We were on a CBI trip.
I'm sorry, could you
CBI, curriculum-based instruction.
Thank you, Mike.
So we went to the Battleship, New Jersey.
Been there. Great one.
Yeah, great trip.
Great trip.
Fantastic.
It's right next to the aquarium.
So while we're on the Battleship, New Jersey, I get a phone call. The school's been evacuated. Everyone's getting sent home. We had a bomb threat. Not a good time, but we were on the Battleship, New Jersey.
Okay. We're evacuated.
We're evacuated. We're pretty safe, too.
We're pretty safe.
But the bad news was everyone was getting sent home.
Right. So your kids are like, why are we going home?
So, of course, we get back to school. The buses have all gone.
It's deserted. There's like no one.
We literally had to take the
kids home?
Yeah, we ended up having to drive.
In the van?
Yeah, in the van.
The white van?
A dozen students home.
Oh, jeez.
Because transportation had...
Done.
They're done for the day.
We delivered the kids. Done.
So... Yeah, whatever. Beautiful trip. It was a great day. It was a great day, but it was kind of a we felt a little
right.
I don't know what the word is, but
left out.
Left out, maybe.
Yeah. I just remembered another one similar to this. I used to do middle school. We used to do like club after school. Okay. So I did golf club.
Oh, golf club.
So we would go over to I worked at Pennsbury, so we go to Snipes.
Yeah.
It wasn't that far.
Yeah.
So I had like 5 kids. Well, then like me and 2 kids. Like these kids just kept coming. So I was like, all right. So we're out there playing, and all of a sudden, man, it's kind of getting cloudy here, like getting really windy. So we go in, and a bus pulls up, and we go down to get on the bus, and the girl's like, hurry up, get on the bus, we got to go. And I'm like, wow, what's wrong? She goes, there's like a tornado touching down in Trenton, which is like right across the river. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, everybody went home. They dismissed all the after-school sports. And I'm like, well, sorry about that. So we drive back. It's me and these 2 kids waiting for their parents to pick them up because of a tornado warning.
Yeah.
So I yelled at the guy that ran the place. He was this young guy. He reminded me of the cool guy in London.
Oh, yeah.
He was like that. I was like, yo. I go, why didn't you tell me there was a tornado warning when we were out golfing? And he goes, look like you guys were having a good time. I go, I almost got in trouble for the tornado warning. So after that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, things happen.
Things happen.
Tornado warning.
All right.
No big deal.
Good stories.
Yeah, I know.
So we're off for Act 55.
Act 55.
We'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
New name, new podcast.
Definitely new name.
Yeah.
We're not stringing along here. This isn't,
Yeah, we're gonna wait and
but please
vote.
Because this is important.
Pencils down with Jim and Mike or indoor
recess
with Jim and Mike.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Indigo or something.
All right. Catch you later.
Have
a good day. Okay. We'll see you next week. Don't forget Flannel Fest Saturday.
Yeah, Flannel Fest. That's about all I got.
All right. That's all I got.
Festivals everywhere, man.
All right. We'll see you.
All right.